Hello, my beautiful fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sharon, Zadkiel here with a collective reading for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius for the month of November. The decision to do a collective reading is mainly due to Venus being retrograde and the fact that a lot of residual energy from September and October is still very much present for the month of November. With retrograde energies, we all have the re's. So it's like the reassessment, the recovery, the reobservation, the reflection, the redoing. It's a case of, having the same conversations with the same people over the same situation in the same environment. But this time, we get to, it's a bit like a do-over. I always like to think of retrogrades as a do-over with the opportunity to make better choices. And as with, most retrogrades, and we have been in retrograde season for what seems like forever, but for some of us, this Venus retrograde has been a doozy. Sort of a bit 2 steps forward, 1 step back with miscommunications, and as has been the case with me, technological hiccups. So, okay, my dear fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, what is it that you most need to know for the month of November 2018? Air signs 2018. While I'm shuffling, thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. It is greatly appreciated. Okay. Leo and Sagittarius, fire signs, collective, general energies for the month of November. Okay, absolutely beautiful. The energy that's sitting underneath this reading for you today, dear fire signs, is the world. So, she brings in the energy of successful completion of business, changes and removal of obstacles through the travel that you have been doing and that you continue to do in the month of November. As I said, so, November is a bit of a hangover of energies from September and October. So if you feel so inclined, please go back and have a look at September, October videos, for those energies will be very much in our faces again for the month of November. It's a time of do-over. Okay. Absolutely beautiful cards. You start the month with contentment, victory, and success. So there is news coming for many of you fire signs of an extremely positive nature. Those of you that are entrepreneurial, will bring in the bright possibilities and divine gifts with the star to overcome any fears, anxieties that you have been having around any material issues or troubles that some of you may be having. But it's a case of, almost like, I want to say, waste of good worry. There have been things that have been on your mind and playing on your heart, but, and for some of you have brought in a bit of anxiety and deep concern. However, dear fire signs, it's like, I couldn't have asked for more beautiful cards. Even though you have been feeling a little bit discontented, again, total waste of good worry. You have the 3 of Cups, so, by seeking out the company of your soul group, you will find that will bring the celebration, healing, and the love that will give you the energy burst to overcome any of the concerns, the discontentment, the worry, anxieties within and around the 3D reality, so to speak. You have the 2 of Swords, so your ability to cut through any bullshit is absolutely there, which will bring you the harmony, peace, and triumph that you have been desiring. You have the Page of Swords as well. So again, your ability to diplomatically mediate your way through any new situations that arrive and cross your path with the Knight of Cups energy, you know, which for me always represents the arrival of opportunities, work ideas on offer, will be coming through thick and fast. You also have the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, fate, karma, the cosmos, God, the cosmic comic, whatever you would like to call it, is actually working on your behalf. The fates are with you. You know, destiny is with you, because with the Wheel of Fortune brings in new beginnings, destiny working on your behalf, and you reaping the rewards, which brings you straight into the Seven of Pentacles, you know, which is all about your deepest wishes, desires of the heart. So for many of you that have been putting into place through the months of September and October, opportunities. So for those of you that have gone for auditions, applied for jobs, you know, very much a musical sentiment coming through. So for those of you musicians out there that have been going for auditions, you will be successful. You will be offered a position within an ensemble or an orchestra that you have been dreaming about for a long time. Absolutely beautiful. For others of you that have been going for jobs or promotions, it is going to come through for you. And if, you know, it doesn't look exactly as you thought it was going to, let that go, because what is coming through for you is extremely positive, is extremely rewarding. You know, you have taken the responsibility, used your patience and discrimination in the choices that you have been making up into and coming into the month of November, and now you're going to start reaping the rewards. Absolutely gorgeous cards. Again, this is, you know, with the Ten of Swords here, this is a case of get out of the negativity. Even though you feel like you've been stabbed in the back, and there have been for some of you, you know, a feeling of betrayal. Things are at their worst, and you know, it can only get better from here. However, you have not found yourself in the position that you wanted, because it's retrograde season, so you know there is miscommunication. Communication is delayed. Technology will not play the game at the most inopportune moments. I can attest to that. However, it has been in your own doing. It has been you as the hangman actually, you know, putting a hold on things. You've needed to take, you know, a little bit of solitude to find that peace of mind, to take a step back, to utilize the quiet reflection to figure out exactly what it is that you truly want. Because, you know, we all need to be careful of that, what we wish for, because it may just come, and then when it arrives, it's like, that wasn't what I asked for. But in reality, yes, it was. You know, again, the Page of Cups, which again is about sitting right next to the Four of Swords. So, you know, quiet reflection, like, you know, almost a meditation is going to be for those of you that meditate. You know, you get back into your daily practice. You will come up with the answers. You will see the bigger picture. You will be able to sort through the confusion and the feelings of being overwhelmed that have come up. However, with the Devil card here, I love it when this comes in. This could be for some of you a Capricorn person. However, for many of you, this is a reminder that hidden forces are at play. It is also sitting underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So for me, when the Devil card comes in, this is about, you know, don't sabotage your good. Don't underestimate your worth. So for those of you that have a tendency, and again, general reading will resonate for some. For those that it doesn't, please let it go. But for those of you who do have issues with addiction, this is not a time to sabotage the good that is coming in by overindulging. For those, whether it's drink, alcohol, sugar, food, whatever your choice of addiction is, we have to be minded, because if you can stop the self-sabotage, get out of the discontentment, let go of any negative thought patterns that you have had with regard to the self. And retrograde season, it is all about going within and truly having a look at who we are. Hard to do at times because we see our strengths and we also see our weaknesses. However, there's sort of been a spotlight on that which you lack rather than that which you have in abundance. So it's time to let go of the weaknesses, know that they're there, address them the best way that you can, but do not let them take over. Do not let the negative inner voice prevent you from grasping the opportunities that are going to, with the Knight of Swords, start coming in thick and fast. It will take you courage to face this situation, absolutely granted, but you do have good advice coming in from, a Taurus type energy. So, could also be a grounded earth sign individual, which will help direct and guide you to make the best choices that you can make. There's so many possibilities that with the internet and what have you, the choices are abundant because we are far more mobile. Where we live, how we work, where we work is a lot more fluid these days than it has ever been. But sometimes the plethora of choices can cause us to stagnate, can cause us to be a little bit overwhelmed, to feel discontented where we're sitting now when we are being bombarded by images of what appears to be perfect lives of everybody else. So a reminder to fire signs is to get off social media for a little while. Turn it off. Concentrate on the self. You have the mediation skills. You are extremely diplomatic when you want to be. Use those skills to, negotiate the new you that you want to become. It has been a time for many of transformation, and if we can get through it in a positive light, then we come out re-energized. And you come out guns are blazing by the end of November, dear fire signs. This is a month of celebrations. This is a month of grasping opportunities. This is a month of allowing destiny and the fates and the universe to work on your behalf. Absolutely beautiful. Just don't sabotage it. You are worthy. You do deserve it. It is your time to start reaping the rewards, to be able to stand there and admire that which you have achieved. You've come a long way in the last 12 months, is what I'm being told to remind you, dear fire signs. Okay, whoa, what is it that the angels want you to know? Change in direction. The changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. I couldn't have said it better. It is a beautiful way to end the reading for you. Dear fire signs, enjoy the change of direction. It may feel scary, but allow it to come in and enjoy the newfound prosperity, positive, joyous energy that is coming into your realm through the month of November. Thank you for your likes, subscribes and shares. Many blessings. Namaste, Sharon.